then. Oh, I didn't need to pull it up here. I swear it takes like it just takes me missing one stream for me to just completely forget that. Oh yeah, I have to set all this up. Okay, hold on 1 second to get this going. But yeah, I guess anyone who's in here already, how's it going? Welcome in. But yeah, I need to get this pulled up here. But also, then the problem is I have to I'm gonna actually looks. I guess I can pull up. I guess it's not gonna be as bad because I can't pull up it and just be like and just switch between tabs. I guess, but it's just not as how I would prefer. Alright, we do that. I switch over to there. Okay. Oh, I do also want to quickly. There, put that's better fit. There we go. Alright, and then that is set up perfectly. Okay. And then, yep, ads gonna start soon. Then, alright. Hey, Iconic, welcome in. How are you doing? Good. See ya. Welcome in. Alright. Okay, that's set up. I just need to pull the last other one I need, and then I can use that. And then, there we go. Let's see, which one's better? Is that a better one or is that a better one? So I'm just looking up for a guide to help me find a lot of the collectible ones here. Trying to find a better. If they tell me, if I'm looking for one that tells me like when it is. Just trying to see. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. That's nice. Okay. All right. There we go. That's good. Now I just need to pop between that one and that one so I can pay attention to the stream versus the. So I can pay attention to the chat versus the grind guide for tonight. Oh, give me 1 second. There we go. Got that. All right. Set you back up again. All right. The cat's also definitely a lot calmer today, luckily, so I felt more willing to do a stream tonight. So, again, I got a lot of the stuff set up for the new job opportunities, so we should be ready to go tonight. I'm happy. I do know I'm a little bit not as maybe not the best kind of dress to have a black sweatshirt on black shirt, but you know I wanted a polo, and I've kind of used a lot of them with all these with all my interviews and whatnot, and going out with people and whatnot. So this is what we're gonna have to deal with. It was either this or the pinstripe one, and I wanted to wear something different than the pinstripe one. I guess I just kind of blend in with the couch then. So don't get lost. If I'm not just a floating head right now with floating hands. I'm still here. You see a bit of my undershirt there if you want. I guess. But yeah. We have the ads are currently running. Perfect. Now we just gotta wait on those, and then we shall be able to begin tonight. Yeah, I am. Like I said, I did like this game, but it also is very short. So I felt like what, I can probably just squeeze in the grind and not really put it on the. I don't need to put it on the polls because it's a short grind anyway. Because it's just literally we got through the main story in one session. So I'm pretty sure the grind will only take one. It will only take one stream here. Who knows? Looking at the achievements, they didn't look that long. Who knows? We might be able to get them done like lickety split. But I think depending on how long that takes, we may have other plans for the rest of the nights. Which by that is either I'm going to do what I was going to do initially for the Thursday stream, which is either Rivals or DVD. Maybe we'll do that, or I might just hop over to a different game that I have like a shorter grind for left, and we do that. Like I'm thinking I could go back to Last of Us and just get the last one we have for the Left Behind DLC, which is just that one Jack X arcade game, which I don't know if that has chapter select. I mean, we could just run through it and get right there, but I just want I think like I said, those are just my ideas for. But like I said, we'll see how the grind takes. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see where we end up. Fair enough, iconic. I know. That's what we're kind of doing here as well, is figuring out what our next grind is. So what if, like I said, if any of you are interested in choosing the next grind, I do have a poll set up for the Discord for you guys to vote. I kind of decided that April is going to be another horror game grind because it's been a while since I've done one of them. I know I've been doing a lot of gaming of games, but I haven't actually done the full grind for it in a while. I want to say it was since I think it might have been. I don't think. I think it might have just been since. It might have been last time was that actually Quiet Place? Hold on, I can check. I can check my VODs here, and I can see when the last time was. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's gonna pop up here. I want to see when was the last time we finished the grind for a horror game. Because, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was probably. I want to say it was probably just. Yeah, the last time was Quiet Place. Like I was right about that. The last time we finished the grind was Quiet Place, and that was all the way back in November. I'm pretty sure, right? It was November. No, it was December. Yeah. So, like I said, it's been a while since we've done the grind for a horror game. So, like I said, about time. I do know. Yeah, I do know that the Resident Evil is currently winning, but I haven't checked the actual stats of the poll, so I don't know if it's like a. But like I said, there's enough people. There's always people. People can always change their votes or change their minds, or people can rally up and go ahead and vote, and vote on something else they want to go something else. Or you know what, we might, or new people can join the Discord and vote for it. So basically, like I said, there's always a chance. But like I said, I'm not. Like I said, I put all of them on there. I'd be happy with doing a stream with streaming grind for. I think some of them I would prefer a little bit more than others, but like but even those are more of like they still have stuff to them like that I don't want to say what it has to them because I don't want to say which ones I'm a little bit more iffy about, but but like I said, I'm happy with doing any of those grinds. I know a lot of them are a bit challenging, but also decently interesting, or ones that are just or just but yeah, it's like I said, all of them seem like a fun time to do, or I know either yeah. But yeah, I, I did also. I all of them are pretty much tour games we've started for, and we just haven't finished the grind for yet. So I kind of just felt like might as well get another one out of the backlog done we've had here so far. Minus Dead Rising 3, but that's also a goal grind, one of the goal grinds for getting the Dead Rising series done. So I thought, you know what, I'll just slide there under the carpet, just see how you guys think if anyone wants to go for it, and but I also do understand that we did just do another Crab's Treasure last month, so understandable if you guys want to take a little break from gold grinds this for now. But I guess I do think every 3 months getting a gold grind out of the way is probably decent enough because because we have three gold grinds and two of them are two games in one game when the other we just finished was the solo like, and we have the Fallout 4 or what, or like I said, I'm still debating whether I switch that out yet or not. I think I'm still kind of aiming to go for Fallout 4, but maybe maybe at some point I might, maybe later down the line, if I'm like, what, I want to switch off to something else, I might be like, hey, I'll let you guys vote and be like, hey, do you want to still see the Fallout 4 grind as the gold grind? Should we switch it off to this or this or this? And we just, but I think I might just stick with Fallout 4 for right now. But like I said, we got along. We got still got like a good amount of months before I have to start thinking about something like that probably. Because I do think the next grind we do is probably the next gold grind we do is probably gonna end up being Dead Rising 3, just because I want to make progress on that. So I'm not just like, okay, the next two gold grind, the only gold grind we have left is Dead Rising. I just gotta keep working on that, so it's a little bit more choice, I guess, later on. But yeah, anyway, I think that's about enough time for the ads are over and done with. All right. But yeah, welcome in everyone. Welcome. For those who know me, I'm Neo76. I'm an achievement grinder today. We are back with Mouthwashing. I've done my first playthrough of this. Was it? I want to say it was March. I get. That's the thing. I get up. Why do I get up? This is the second time I'm checking the VOD schedule here, just so I can see when the actual last time we streamed it was. Oh yeah, I do have to go through the what you wonders. Yeah. Yeah, it was March. So I guess it took about a month for us to go ahead and do this. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna go through. We're gonna get the last. We're gonna get all the achievements we didn't get done the first go round done, which is a lot of collectibles and a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So yeah, I am. So yeah, that's gonna be the kind of the plan here. We see how long that takes, and depending on how long it takes, I might try and find something else to pass the rest of the time. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. I don't expect it to take. I don't like I said. I do think that I do know that there's. I think there's a way to chapter select, so I'm not going to have to go through the whole game again. But I don't know how long some of the achievements are going to take because a lot of them are just like collectible based, so I don't think those are going to take long. And then there's like two skill based ones. I'm like, I don't know. These could be pains. These could be a pain in the ass. I might have trouble with it, but I don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're going at right now. Yes, I do want to quickly check the audio because I realize I have not done that yet. So give me 1 second. I would like to. So just quickly check the audio real quick. Testing. All right, all right. I'm gonna test the audio real quick. Testing. Hold. All right, sounds like it's doing good then. Okay, all right. But yes. Anyway, without further ado, I think it's about time we get that up and going. All right, switch it to gaming display, and then switch it over to mouthwashing. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we should be going then. Okay. That's a little loud for me, I think. Just cut it just a little bit. There we go. Alright, let me make sure the game audio is sounding good. Let me just testing. Hello. Alright, so it's good then. Okay, good then. Alright. So. Alright, so the plan is, like I said, I do have a See, I'm trying to figure out how to actually how do I chapter select? Alright, so I'm pretty sure I just have to go through it in a new game and I have to open up the dev console to do it. Can I open up now or is it a... Yeah, I've done this. Yeah, I've done this. Okay. Oh, it won't let me even proceed. Okay. We want to go to chapter... Why is it... Why is this... Why is this... Why are they ordered by actual chapter numbers? There we go. Okay, so... Right, there we go. Good. There we go. Dev console closed. I gotta remember the controls again now. That's one problem with coming back after, a month or so. I have to remember how to do the controls here. So it says, yep, in here it says it should be here then. Okay. Yep, Swansea. Yep, there we go. Swansea. Find Swansea's employee card. Perfect. Okay, one down then. Switch over to there. Alright. And then open up the dev console again. Oh, display achievement. Oh no, it just shows me which ones I've. Oh, it just shows me what achievements I've gotten here. Okay, so at least I can see, the whole. Okay. To the main menu. All right, we want to go to chapter 9 then. Okay. And then in the lounge, that's the board game on the table near the couch. Got it. Can you get up, please? There we go. Alright, let's go grab that real quick then. There we go, Daisuke. Excuse me, did we get it? I didn't pop that I got an achievement there, but it says on the dashboard that it's true, it didn't pop, like I said, it didn't give me the notification, but it says on the dev console that's true. So, oh shit, I didn't mean to actually quit it, but, okay, well, I thought quit would just send me right back to the main menu, not quit the whole thing. I mean, it only, like I said, it only says I found Swansea, so... Oh, no, now it popped Daisuke's. Okay, just had a bit of a struggle there. Okay. So, yeah, apologies about the whole quit out the menu thing, but... So, we did get this, we did get Daisuke's at least. Okay, it did pop that at least. It just was very delayed. Okay, there we go. Open the dev console. Yep, I know, I have played this game. I've played this. Alright, chapter 16. Chapter 16, there we go. Okay, yep. How do I... We just gotta mash here then. Mash till the dialogue. Mash the dialogue. Okay, got it. Let's go. Oh, in here. Okay, so it's... Where is it?
Ollie
It says in the lounge. Okay, go to lounge. It's sitting in a hat on the ground of the Polly section. There we go. Jimmy. And we found Jimmy's employee code. Okay. Okay. That won't look. Okay. To the main menu. There we go. Dev console, and then we need to go to chapter 19. There we go. Oh, it's Daisuke's death scene. Okay, I did not realize it. I guess, yeah, spoilers for anyone who hasn't played this game yet. You're kind of getting a bit of a jump across the story. Yeah, rest in peace, Daisuke. Yeah, go to utility, find something. Okay, so yeah, we need to go to the chiropod, and that should be where the ID card is for him. should be near the flower pot thingy. Where is it? There we go. Alright, that should be Curly's then as well. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I don't. I think it might be just because it doesn't like the fact that I go ahead and do it through immediately before it even loads into the main area. I guess maybe that might be it. I don't know. Alright. Next one should be in chapter 2 then. Okay. To the main menu. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, I do want to check quickly. I can also just quickly check and see which one we're missing here. Okay. What is it? True, Achilles scared. Okay, yep. So we go to chapter 2. Okay, there we go. Skip through all this. So yeah, basically for this one we just need to go through and get it all done without. You just need to open up the door without the code scanner. Have you heard that they're doing an Xbox showcase on June? I have not, no, but like I said, I'm usually the type of person who will let the event happen and then I'll find out after the fact of what happens in it. Alright, and then what, but I am definitely happy that we're going to hear more about Outer Worlds 2. I don't know if I'm ready for that grind just yet, but you know, I'm happy. I'm definitely hoping to hear more about Outer Worlds 2. So the code is 4517. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go to chapter 4 then. Let's quickly check the display achievements. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to chapter 4. And we need to do the EMP one. Okay. Already did take us to chapter 4, yeah, okay. Switch that, okay. Okay, so apparently we need to just. Apparently there's something on the notepad here. There he is. There's UMP. We just need to stay here and stare at him for 10 seconds. So take out your watches. We're staring at him for 10 seconds. And I can also, like I said, I'll just check the dev comp because, like I said, it's not gonna pop the. It's when I can get the achievement pops because they apparently, all this kind of jumping around the chapters apparently messes with them, but which is unfortunate. But it still says it on there, and if we just exit out of it and it fixes itself, then good enough. You plan on playing Outer Worlds the same month that? Yeah, that's like I said. That's my plan as well. I'm planning on doing it the same as well. Like I said, I'm kind of having the idea of I probably will do the grind for day one, but I might also do a bit more research on it and see how bad it is beforehand. Like maybe not revealing all the secret achievements and whatnot, but I feel like my plan. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do what I did before. Where I might do like a first playthrough in the month it comes out, and then I'll do a secondary grind playthrough another month down the line. Maybe like give myself a break between my two playthroughs just to see how it goes, and then maybe I'll just yeah. All right, and was that enough time for Yimpy there? Yep, Yimpy is true. Okay. All right, so the Yimpy achievement is done there. Then okay, and then okay, I need to go run and talk to Jimmy. It's in the second part of chapter 4. Oh yeah, because it's down. Oh yeah, they're down in there because Daisuke gets caught up in the phone. Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah. Hello. Speed through the dialogue here, because I've already heard all this before. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was just cutting in dialogue real quick. Hello, team. How's it going? It is 2609. Exit away. Just keep on skipping through the dialogue. Hello, Jimmy. Oh, back to the cockpit. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, is this where we have the hallucination here, and it just keeps. We just have a big old hallucination here. Is that what it is? Yeah. Yep. This is hallucination. Oh yeah, this is the hallucination chapter. Okay, got it. Well, I say that, but a lot of this game is the hallucination chapter. Yep. We just keep on descending and descending and descending. Yeah. I don't remember this cockpit having this much stairs. Alright, into the abyss. Whee! Ah, my knees. Okay, yeah. Alright, this is where we just get all the weird noises and walking around. All the warnings and the ladders. Great. Do we have to? Is it seriously the tornado siren test today? I didn't even know they still do that in space. I've never heard of a space tornado before. Brace for impact. We're on a collision course with the sun. Ah, the sun has a flashbang. Alright, there's the door. It's the scary door. Yeah, Jimmy, don't go out there unless you have your sunglasses on, okay? Got that? skip through all this. There we go. There's the new corporate, and then we just. Okay, so yeah, it says we're supposed. Okay, so this is the area it says we're supposed to be at. Got it. It says we're supposed to go past. We're not supposed to stop at the TV. Just keep going past into the darkness. And then what did it say? Move side to side until you can. Okay. Move side to side until you find David Cody's staring back at you. Oh, there he is. Hi there. Hi, how you doing there? I mean, that wasn't. It said it was a loud sound, so headphone warning, but that wasn't as loud of a sound as I thought it was going to be. Then it does that. Where is it? Curly scared. Okay, that must be it then as well. Okay. Okay, so we got that done. Okay, now the next one's at chapter 7 then. Okay, back to the main menu. Yeah, so it's making a it's for making the mocktail instead of cake. Got it. All right, well, we have our first ads coming in, so we're just gonna. So I guess I'll pop out of the game real quick so I can make sure the achievements are popping there, so I can just screw the whole achievement stuff up. Just also, we can have a bit of chatting while we wait for the old. There we go. Popped all of them. We got Curly, Cheetah, Yimpy, friendly introduction. We got all of them popped. Perfect. They all popped. Good. So now we're just missing. Yeah. So we're missing the two tricky ones that that I saw, and the two other miscellaneous ones. One of, but yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna wait here, have a bit of a chat while we're waiting on the ads. Then, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, it would, you know, but yeah, I'm happy that it's all just tracking. It's just that I don't like the fact that it's not popping up there, so I have to have an extra bit of concern. I just have that little bit of a hair sticking up on the back of my neck there. But I am concerned that we've gotten mostly. I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how hard those other two are gonna be, and whether. But I'm assuming they're not gonna end up taking 2 whole hours. So I feel like I may end up doing either what I said I was going to do, where I do the last tune we have for Left Behind, just to get that out of the way, or we get, or we go off and go do my initial Thursday plan. I do kind of, now. I kind of wish I did do this on last night because it would have been a perfect stream to do last night because I had very little time for a stream. I could have just quickly blasted this out, had a bit of fun with you guys, and then moved into something else. But but that unfortunately is in the past now. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see how much longer we have left for this once we get back to these ads. But yeah, but yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be like I said. We may have like another half an hour of this stuff, depending on how long it takes. But I mean, one of them seems like it could. I feel like 3 of them seem like it could take a while. 2 of them are only challenging. One of them just a monotonous one a bit. And like I said, I am playing this with a controller now, so I'm not doing it with mouse and keyboard. So it's a little bit smoother controls, and I do appreciate using a controller here. It's odd because, like I said, it wasn't that didn't really feel like much of a game that I needed a controller for. except for the one section that we do have to do a bit of because unfortunately there's two achievements tied to that one section, and we're gonna get there eventually. But there's two achievements tied to it. One if I have to die X amount of times, and the other one is I have to do a apparently a 360 no scope on before firing a shot. So controller's gonna be very helpful with that instead of me having to figure out how to mouse and keyboard the whole shit. But yeah. Alright, but yes. Anyway, collect some stuff there. But yeah, like I said, I do enjoy it. I did enjoy this game, but it is a very short game, so it's not like a I can't say too much about it because, like I said, it's short but sweet. I think that's the best way to put it. It's short and sweet, but it's like I think that's the problem. Is it just some part of me is just like it just feels like it's a bit too short. But then again, like I said, it's kind of an indie. It's more of an indie game, a little, and like I said, it's short and sweet. But I don't know. I just feel like I can't really put too much time into it because it's mostly a narrative game and it's it takes about 3 hours to go through. So plus if you wanted to go for the grind, probably another hour or so if you don't do it on the initial run. But yeah. Anyway, let's quickly switch back to welcome back to the ads one. Let's get back to gaming then. Right. So we need to move on to all right. So we need to go to chapter 7 then. Proceed. Chapter 7. Okay. There we go. So we need to make the mocktail instead of the cake here. So yeah, how do I make a mocktail? It's water and tonic. So what's water and tonic? 1 3 1 3 2 4. 1 3 2 4. And then water is 3 1 4 2. Go. Oh, grab the water. Grab the water. There we go. Combine that. Take the plain mocktail, and we need the sweetener. Two, three, four, one. And I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, because it's. There we go. Make some alcohol. Or not, it's mocktail, so not alcohol. I have no use for this. What do you mean? It's a mocktail. Why? Why can't I have the mocktail? Let's party. Dang it, fine. Fine, no mocktail for you then, I guess, Curly. Okay. Alright, so the next one we need to go off and do is gonna probably be the fight. Is gonna be the two that I'm. Where is it? Okay. I think we saved the one that should be harder for it than that. So yeah, let's do the Bizarro one, the double shot first before we do the one that I feel like is gonna be the hardest. So then, okay, that seems like that should be an easy enough one. That's okay. So let's quickly send off to Zoe 1, Zoe Chapter 1 then. Down the vent. I don't know how long it's going to take us to actually get to the chapter, the part that we need to actually do the shooting at, but this way. Okay, got it. Is Daisuke? No turning back now. Oh yeah, it's I have to. Oh yeah, it's I forgot. Yeah, it's I have to face the light and not look away from it. Yep. Oh yep. There's the memorial. Oh, yeah, this is the long one we have to walk away from. It's all the, like I said, I can remember, like, I had a hard time remembering, like, where, what spots were what, but I so vividly remember, and now just so vividly remember the sections. Like, it's, like I said, my brain works, it just keeps, it's good at, like, you know, I see something prompted ahead of me, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Hello. Oh, geez. Oh, my knees. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Alright, keep crawling around. Climbing through the vents. Eventually we'll get going. Hello. So this is the section we need to go to. Bye. Okay, so yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do the cumulative death total first, just in case just to get that out the way first, and then we will. So yeah. Dang, I was gonna do the quick, try and do the. I do kind of want to try and pull off the trick shot first, but. See, the problem is that why am I feeling afraid? I'm trying to let him kill me, but the problem is like I'm actually feeling like I feel my muscles tense when even though I have to let him kill me for the achievements. Dang it, I was gonna kill him, dang it. I was gonna try and get a trick shot. Well, that's one down at least. I do think oh yeah, it does. Oh, well, he got me another time at least, but I'm assuming that counts. But it does say that it helps a lot to do your mouse sensitivity up, so we'll turn that all the way up. Even though technically it's not a mouse, it's a controller stick, but... Aw, dang it! At least I'm pretty sure that didn't count, because it didn't even... Yeah, because don't even think I shot him. Like, the problem is I have to do a 360 no scope and then shoot. Well, technically it's technically it's gonna be no scope no matter what because there's no scope on this thing. But I have to do a 360 shot on him and pull the trigger. Oh, did I get him? Did I get him with that? Did that count? Yep, it did. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm just gonna wait. Now I just gotta let him kill me 10 times. So. Hey, Swansea! Hey, Swansea, come and get me! Swansea, I want you to come and get me. I'm not gonna shoot you, Swansea. I just want you to come and get me. Swansea, you've got me twice already. I need you to kill me 8 more times now. Jeez, why did it have to be 8? Couldn't you at least done 5? Hey, Swansea, I'm right here with you. Please, just get me. Yeah, please. Thank you. All right, that's another one down. So we have 3 down. 7 more to go. Why'd they have to make it 10? I feel like the only time you actually get it is if you just either sucked at the minigame or if you just didn't care, or you just, you know, are trying to go for the achievement. Swansea, come on, Swansea, hit me, Swansea, I want you. Wait, hit me. Part of me wants to just, like look the way over here and just let him come and get me, so I don't have to see him charge up me and axe me back. But the other part of me is like, that's not really good content and whatnot, but. Yeah, come on, give me. Okay, that's number 4. That's number 4 down. That's number 4. Number 4. Give it up for number 4. Can we get number 5? Like I said, I'm just kind of happy that we got the trick shot done that quickly. Oh, I do think I should probably switch off. Oh. There we go. Okay. Well, that's number 5. Okay. I was gonna say I probably should switch back the mount sensitivity back to what it was, so it's not as sensitive. All right. There we go. That's probably about good. Yeah, that's probably about good. And that's 6 now. Like I said, apparently I think he just likes going for me when I have my menu up, but I can't but. Seems to be when he likes to go for me. It's just when I have my menu up. And I'm easy pickings. Listen, Swansea, you've got me 6 times. I need to get me 4 more times. Well, unless it's cumulative with the other times, which I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, come on. There we go. Okay, that's 7. That's 7. Alright, I need you to get me 3 more times. I'm also just kind of checking to make sure, just to check the thing to see if it actually marks it down as true. Come on, Swansea, come on! Come on, hit me in the back with an axe. Give me with the axe. Swansea, come on, I'm walking this way just to hit me with the axe. Facing my back towards you, Swansea. My back is looking real good for an accent at this point. Swansea, come on. Yep, give me. There you go, good job. Alright, is that enough then? No, it's still not enough then. Got it. Yep, come on for me. There we go. Good job. Alright, that should be 9 then. So we should just have 1 more we need to get. If I'm right. And if I'm not right, then, you know, a couple more axes in the back can't hurt me too much. Yeah, I'm not looking at you. Come on, man. I wasn't even looking at you, man. Come on. I need an axe in my back, Swansea. Yeah, I'm going to walk my back right towards where you should be. There we go. Good job. Did you get it there? Alright, we got that. Then it should just be the last achievement, which is what looked like it should be the hardest to me, which is the no clip speedrun. Okay. Let's see how he does it then. Okay. Alright, let's see what this is then. Damn, I don't need a Domino's ad. I just want to watch I just need to know how to do this. Okay, playback. Put it 2 times. Let's see how. Why? I just need to see how you do it. I don't need you to give me the whole long explanation. I just want to see how you do it. What chapter does it go to? Go to chapter. Chapter 13. Should I fast forward it all? Screw it, I'm not going through the whole. Actually, So how? Okay, hold on. I need to actually listen to this. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go off mic for just a second while I hear this out. Okay, so it's a lot of dev console and stuff, but then the problem is that I have to enable cheats here, and then the question is, does that still work with the fact that I'm using a controller? That's the one question. So let's see. We're gonna test it out here and see how it goes. I think I understand it, and if I don't, then we still got a lot of time to figure it out. So, alright, so apparently you're supposed to, like I said, apparently you can't skip the chapters. I probably should have been doing this a bit more, but I couldn't really tell what chapter we were on, because I was on chapter 3, but, alright, but anyway, we're supposed to go to chapter 13 now. So, no clip is O, dialogue is P, and so, and hello? Game, hello? It's just stuck. We're just staying on that curly here. Game, is this supposed to be going? Game. I think the game is kind of called it. Okay, we're just gonna close it out there then. Maybe the game wants me to just try and make sure the achievements are popping there. There we go. We got trick shot and good ending there. Perfect. So we just have to get the. We just have the speed run, the glitch speed run then. Okay. I don't think didn't break it. It's everything is in the game. The only thing I can think of is, like I said, maybe it was just the since the achievements were kind of backlogged and they just maybe that kind of messed something up because I did a bunch of jumping around but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Like I said, maybe there's something that fucks it up if you try to control it and turn on the cheats in the dev console. Alright, proceed. Turn on cheats. Alright, we're gonna go and we need to go to chapter 13. Oh yeah, that sounds a lot more likely because it's actually giving me the. Okay, that's that. We hold P to skip all the dialogue. Hold O to no clip. Oh, I think I was supposed to no clip that far down. Shit. Alright, yeah, shit. I think I don't think I was. I think I went. Yeah, I think it was only supposed to go a little bit down. That's the problem. Yeah, I think I did this a little too quick. I think I did this a little too quickly. Okay. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay. Oh, need to enable cheats. Yep. Turn off that. And hold P to skip the dialogue. Okay. Now we just no clip and we just go all the way. And take the mouthwash. And that should be the achievement there then. What? Did that count it? No, it still says false on the mouthwash then, so either I did it too slowly or I did it. Like I said, I don't know, maybe it's that I had to. Okay. Enable cheats. Let's try this again. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, we do that. Okay, we do that. We fall. Oh, to go over there, we fall. Oh, and we just zoom across. Zoom across to get to the. There we go. Got the mouthwash. Let's see. Did that work? Was that quick enough? Display achievements. Alright, it says yeah, it says true there. So that should be the last achievement then. Okay. Now if I return to menu, Alt F, and we let it so we can close it. That should be the last achievement then, because it marked it all down as true on the dev console. Okay. Alright, so then I switch oh yeah, I switch you guys over so you can actually see the display here. There we go. Yep, any percent glitch, take the mouthwash bottle from Polly within 34 seconds of starting chapter 14. So yes, we do have all the achievements, as you can see. You can see right here. We've just finished the achievement grind here. Woo! And we did before the second round of ads play. But yes, and if you want, and we can take a good look at all the achievements we did. Like I said, I'm not surprised with these two being this rare because this requires you to do the dev console stuff. This requires you to be good or realize that you need to do mouse sensitivity. This I feel like is just you're either bad at the game or you just like going for the achievements, which I think is a lot of these are just like you pretty much have to be going for the achievement or just luck into it. But yeah, honestly I'm not surprised with the fact that 100% of the people have started mouthwash because kind of hard to play mouthwash without starting mouthwash. But that's actually I think that's actually a decent amount of like completion of players. If 78% of players have actually finished your game, it's usually I think that's a good amount. Like I said, a lot of big games can't even get you to get through can't even get 78% of people to go through the first mission of the game. I think so. I think that's always that's usually a decent sign. But yeah. But like I said, we have officially completed mouthwashing, which means I can officially move mouthwashing to over to all completed. And I do think I want to put you in the. I do think I want to probably put you on the. What is it? How do I put you on the? I could probably go to my. Well, I do want to quickly switch this over here while I do some stuff here real quick because I don't know how much of this you guys will is important for you guys to not see. All right, so if I go ahead and all right, what should I change here? I kind of want to keep. I probably kind of want to keep both those. We'll do. All right. All right. Yep. We'll put go. All right. There we go. Save. There we go. And if I go back to my post file now, then okay. And boom. There you go. There's my completionist showcase. Like I said, the only one it missed, the only one that is missing from my list here now is just uh the Psychonauts VR spinoff, but that's a fairly easy grind, so I don't really feel all that bad about the fact that well, at least I thought it was a pretty easy grind, so I don't feel all that bad about kicking it to the dust. But, and especially, like I said, I kind of want to put a horror game up there because, and, it's a first little Steam grind we've done, so it makes sense for us to put up there. So, yes. And, yeah, we're in ads now. So, it's only took us about an hour. I think I kind of want to go. I kind of want to get the Left Behind DLC achievement done, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think I might just. I think I might save that for if we ever get back to Last of Us and just like quickly boost that out of the way before we do the actual main grind stuff. I think I might do that instead, just because, like I said, if it was more like true achievements, where it's like I could say where it would show like, hey, you did all the achievements in this DLC and whatnot, then I'd probably be more willing to get it done now. But I think since it's probably a bit more of a because it's the full length of it all. But yeah, so I think I might save that a bit more for when I do the full Last of Us grind at some point. But like I said, I enjoyed mouthwashing. I definitely enjoyed this game. I do think the grind is pretty easy enough to do. As you can see there, it took me like I said, we did the full game in 3 hours. And then the last like half of the achievements we just got done in half an hour. We're not well, not well. I guess yeah, about now we got everything else done. So it's not that hard of a grind. So even if, like I said, the two most challenging ones that apparently not a lot of people have gotten, pretty easy enough to do. Like I said, I feel like the trick shot one is even, which might have been just even the might have just be the hardest one. That might be the hardest one there, just because it's, it still requires a lot more skill on it. Like I guess like I said, I guess the speed run does take a bit of like knowing how the dev console works and whatnot, but I think that's probably a lot easier than just making sure you know how to turn your sensitivity on and having to note 360 no scope whenever he's around and not getting him to run away or you missing. But that's just my opinion. But like I said, it's still a decent grind. I don't think it wasn't that too hard, but I do think it's a nice. Like I said, I'm happy I did the grind for it. Like I said, it was pretty decent enough to do. Maybe we'll have to do these more often, of like these little short little horror games where I do first playthrough and then clean up grind after that. But yeah, I, but yeah, I think yeah. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. But yeah, I think I might just switch over to DBD then, because I do think there's a new event going on there. I think that might be a good choice to switch it over to, and then we just do about an hour of DBD, and then we call it a night, I think. But yeah, I do think. Well, actually, do I need it? I might kind of want to check. Yeah, yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly shut this all down, and I'm gonna get started on DVD then. So we're gonna take a quick little pause. I'm gonna get everything set up here, and I'm just gonna move myself over to the Xbox stuff. I know. I hate when I do this, and I want to stop doing the old like pause, stop the stream, and start streaming up when we do something different. Just like do a little bit more of a, easy transition. And I just like edit in after the fact. But the problem is Steam versus Xbox. I can't really segment. I can't really switch between the two yet. But like I said, I definitely thought this was gonna take a bit longer. So I kind of feel like I should have just done the grind for this yesterday. But yeah, I think I might just. I think what I'm going to do is we're gonna take a quick little break here. I'm gonna go and go into the bathroom. I'm gonna fill up my water glass, and then we're gonna get going. I'm gonna get DVD set up here, and then I think I'll end up doing. Like I said, I think what I might do is I might end up doing. I don't know. Well, I could do. Oh, actually, do I do? I think I might actually do rivals instead, just to get, because I keep saying I'm gonna do rivals, and I keep promising rivals. And I think what I might do instead is I do DVD day stream tomorrow if I can possibly, and if not, I just do it over the weekend. I think, but yeah. But like I said, I'm going to quickly end stream here. And I'm gonna set up the stream for rivals there. So if any of you would like to come over some rivals, either hop into some games or you just pop in and hang out with us, we'll be here. And if not, thank you for hanging out with us for the grind tonight. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna end stream for a second. We'll be back in probably about, I want to say, 10 minutes ish. So I'll see you guys in about then, and we'll be back with some rivals. So I'll see you guys real soon. See ya. Well, not see ya, but see ya soon. And then yeah, so back in about 10, I'd say.